Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Hollow Knight with me, Get Daved. Maybe you're thinking you've seen me do this before? You are mistaken. Got it. Alright, I still have never finished the game in my private life. I think I've gotten to around the 1/2 to 2/3 point. But we'll just not worry about me. All hail to the Pale King. And if you think that's a spoiler, then there's gonna be spoilers. Welcome to Hollow Knight, everybody. Get used to seeing that orange stuff. It's everywhere. Alright, let's begin the Indie Metroidvania Classic with me, Get Dave. Okay, we're gonna watch one more cutscene. Brandish your nail. Now, contrary to somewhat common belief, not only is the character in The Legend of Zelda not Zelda, this little knight is not the Hollow Knight. But we'll meet him. Oh, I have been spoiled by a certain reach enhancement. It's gonna be trouble. I'm hoping things are a little bit smoother this time, which is the first time. Yay! We can heal! Even if we don't have to. So, a couple things of note about the game. A, very good. B, very atmospheric. C, the controls are not super tight. You might notice, hey, he's got a very floaty jump. And he does. And there's like a little bit of little jankiness. Give me your sweet Tobiko goodness. When you hit enemies, there's a little stutter. It gives a good game feel, but can throw you off a little bit. I think a good comparable is in Super Mario games. Where boy Mario gets hit and goes and shrinks from Super Mario to normal size. His normal 3-foot self. When that happens, sometimes your timing gets thrown off. That's sort of little traces of that are around in this game, is what I would say. Oh yeah, old news. You're gonna see me backtracking a lot, wandering aimlessly, making mistakes, because again, I'm not a super pro at navigating this. There's some games, you know, like Super Metroid, where I basically have the map memorized, but between the negative impact of Let's Playing on someone's short and long-term memories, because I'm only sort of paying attention to gameplay. That precious Geo. Don't fall on the spikes. All right. I'm going to assume that's to me. Ooh, Fury of the Fallen. We'll learn more about that lovely thing later. Later on, we will have plenty of geo, but early on, even though these amounts are going to be basically inconsequential, early on, you know, they can make a big difference, especially for someone like me. I wander this game a lot, and it's a good game for that. Just a nice peaceful environment. Oh, I know all about you. But I did, you know, we'll try one more time and see what happens. I don't think we're going to be able to make the jump, but to be honest, I have never tried, and it'll take us where I want to go anyway. I was close. Right, Mom? There we go. I basically made the jump. Welcome to Hallownest, everybody. Odd that so many things are sealed. Almost like they're trying to keep something contained. Welcome to Dirtmouth. It's a happening place. There is bench. Oh yeah, I guess we could do that. Whoa! I have this game on Switch and PC. It knew I was using a PlayStation 4 controller. Good for you, game. Alright, Fury of the Fallen it is. Oh no, I know you, Elder Bug. Well, it's true. Mind the orange goop. Interesting choice of words. So we can wander this way. It has a simple lock, which would require a simple key. I'm not sure I would say it's a great investment on that door, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, if there were any stores, perhaps Cornifer and Izelta will open one. We'd have some money to spend. Enough for maybe a map. I actually hate those bugs quite a bit. They're not very strong. But, yeah, there's that little jankiness intentionally put into the control scheme. So when you hit them, you get that kickback. Just enough to mess up a jump. This is the Grub Father. He's all sad. We don't actually have to be that careful working our way down, but there are sights to see. Who would be next? All right then. To the city at this kingdom's heart. Ah, the city of tears. I just need to stay here for another 5,000 years. And if I did, nothing would happen still. But we'll come back later. It's actually, I think that's a very interesting touch, making an enemy. Ooh. Oh, well done. I take my first hit of many. It's a pretty difficult game. That said, there's a certain mindset you have to have, and one that does not come naturally to me, because I favor a pretty aggressive strategy most of the time. And in Hollow Knight, you have to be a bit more reserved, I would say. You have to let enemies do some of the work for you, particularly with movement, because our knight here is not particularly fast. Not slow, but not fast. There's moves that'll increase your agility later on. Not sure why I did that. Felt good. Yep. Nothing doing right now. My point is just that the way enemies move, they'll sort of position themselves in certain ways, and you just got to take advantage of it. Whereas most games, I feel like you go after the enemy. In this one, I don't know. It's maybe a little bit more zen. You got to let them do their stuff, and wait for the opportunities they will give you just by how they move. You'll see more clearly in a couple other fights. It definitely promotes a more calm approach, though, despite being very twitchy. Gotta use your fast reflexes. Hello, Cornifer. I would love to. And what a bargain. Alright, I check maps a lot. She's always so excited to see me. Yeah. I kind of get the impression that the store was his idea. That's okay. So yeah, we have our map. He is not giving you a completed map. He's giving you a map of what he's found. And now that you have a piece of paper, don't worry about these things. Now that you have a piece of paper, you can fill it out further. But you need somewhere to sit down to do that. So that's what the benches are going to be for. One of the things I think is strange and unique and... Hold on one sec. Come on. Oh. There we go. That's strange and unique about this game. Oh. There we go. It's a grub. The grub father was looking for him. Or her. Or it. Or jur. Anyway, this game has like very cavernous layouts. I think about Metroid games and Castlevania and the genre in general. Certain video game I'm working on. ReclamationGames.com, check it out. Late 2020. Things are often a lot more constrained. Hollow Knight's got a lot of really open paths, large rooms, defined more by their interior layouts than just the shape of their walls. Like you think about Metroid games, there's a lot of corridors you go through. Not as much in Hollow Knight. Lots of open spaces, and with that, lots of rooms with multiple exits. If you take a look at the map of Super Metroid, there we go. There are 0 dead ends in the game. Everything leads somewhere or to something, be it a save point or an item, or we'll talk momentarily. Smaller than the other bug we killed. Come on. If you remember the other attempt I made that never happened. Oh. Yeah, I saw you. I'm pretty sure it was not going remotely this smoothly. The higher path seems more interesting. Let's check it out. Ooh. Good place to get your health back. We have no need, though. Alright, so we're going to need to go up, or right first, and then when we hit the end, up, and then back left. Because I have a rough inkling where we are. No bug left alive, that's what I say. I'm going to make a good knight in this kingdom. I'm not going to lie, if you don't like the idea of lots of critters crawling all over you, not the best game for you, but aside from that, you're in for a treat. And even then, they kind of do a decent job of making it seem kind of charming. Except Deep Nest. Wish I had a certain cloak. Money! Alright. I can probably afford a compass. I don't really remember the costs of anything. Probably not going to become an issue, right? There we go. All of these enemies were beaten up. You can see the orange goop coming out. That means no one has to feel bad about anything. But there are normal bugs. Just like the person up top. Nothing crazy's happening to them. It would be inappropriate to attack them on sight. There wasn't anything else though. No, we're good. So if we were to go up there, I think that would lead to, if we look at our map, a middle up path there. We'll find out if I'm right some other time. Ooh. Hello everybody and welcome to the Stag Way. With me, Get Daved. We're just puttering along. Gonna take some geo. The art in this game is just so charming, and the audio is so peaceful. Except when it isn't. Hello. All right. The quick travel is very nice. Something not in Super Metroid, and a lot of Metroidvanias actually. More modern ones tend to have it. If you have a really good level design, it's not always as necessary, but in the case of Hollow Knight, I think it would be just because, I mean, the caverns get very cavernous. As I mentioned, they're big, they're sprawling, there's lots of pathways. Yes, we want the quill. Ooh, we can't afford the compass. And I would say the bench pin is definitely worth getting. You can pin them on your map. Stag Way pin is also good. You know what? A lot of these are good. There we go. Now that our map is done being updated. go back down, shall we? Little details like the moving gears underneath the elevator. Can't take those for granted. It's a very... I don't know if it's a word, but I'm going to say crafterly game. Like people applying their craft and craftsmanship. Ah. I've been hit twice and it was those guys both times. Oh yeah, let's check the map. We don't have Stag Way markers, but I'm pretty sure we're at the... whatever. If you look at the dark area we hadn't mapped yet, I'm about to go there. Yeah, rematch, buddy. Also... wait. I'm hearing a grub. Grub? Wait. Haha! There we go. You go free, little buddy. Alright, if we want a good example of the zen-ness I was talking about, the sort of more quick reflexes. One sec. These guys are no joke. I thought he had me. Come on. Eat it. The way you heal in this game is a good example of it too, right? Like, is this gonna break? Yeah. So when you heal in this game, you have to be still, which is often not safe, which is where the twitchy side comes in, but you kind of just have to be patient. Have a little bit of faith. The opportunity will present itself to you. Wish I had a map marker. Whether or not you live long enough to get to the moment your opportunity would be there, that's not always a certainty, but you kind of, again, just got to have a little bit of faith in yourself. Stay calm. I feel bad beating up these guys. I guess there was... oh, goodness. So this is our chance to heal. Oh. Oh, wait, I can probably launch some of those at him. Thanks for giving me space, man. You nearly tagged me there. I was a little reckless. Ah. So now we can heal. Again, it would have been tempting to do it before, but... yeah, well done. I didn't think it was going to be a violent jump. There we go. Oh. Get him. And we'll find out what that is next time. See you there, everybody. Thanks for watching. We're going to have a good time. There will also be bad times, but it's going to be a good time too.